Hey, what's up, y'all? So you've been thinking about making a move to Middle Tennessee area, and more specifically the town of Greenbrier? Well, in this video, we are going to be giving you a full driving tour of the town. We're going to be checking out some of the attractions in the area. We'll be going over some of the restaurants, as well as we'll be driving through some of the more sought after neighborhoods in Greenbrier. So if that's something you're interested, stay tuned. We're getting to it right now. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam Haynes. I'm a local realtor, and I'm covering Middle Tennessee and South Central Kentucky whenever you're looking to move or live in the area. All right, so but as much as I do love making these videos for you guys, I like even more helping you with your real estate needs. So if you have any questions at all about either Tennessee or Kentucky, where I'm licensed in both, please feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you guys out. But in today's video, we're going to be driving through Greenbrier, Tennessee, which is in Robertson County, and we're going to be showing you all the ins and outs of the town. So without further ado, let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're going to start in the Pebble Brook subdivision of Greenbrier, and tell you what, this subdivision is fantastic, y'all. So this place, it not only is a beautiful neighborhood, but it's right on the Oak Hills golf course, and it's a golf community, and it is really great, y'all. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, so most of these homes, obviously you could tell, are luxurious. They're definitely in the higher price range, and they're really nice, and they're all newer. So like I said, that's a really nice neighborhood. It's a pretty good sized neighborhood. It's the one thing I would say big negative with them though is a lot of the homes are on a hill. So if you are looking in the Pebble Creek subdivision, there are quite a few like these right here. The back side is a hill, but the front side isn't as much, you know, so it's not nearly as bad. But there are some there in the front, and you know, if you got bad knees like your boy here, I mean, who knows? I mean, you may not want to live on a house that, you know, for, you know, almost $1 million that has a huge hill. But like these right here, I mean, it's fine. I mean, they're pretty flat and everything. These are really good. This is right on Ironwood Drive in Greenbrier, and it's these obviously very nice, very luxurious, beautiful homes. They do really good with their landscape. They do really good with the appeal of these houses and everything. So I really like it here. Yeah, and all right, as you can see right there, one of our biggest builders in Greenbrier is Brandon Frank. He is tell you what, that dude, he has done a lot for this community. He's made a lot of homes, made a lot of subdivisions, and he's not the only one that's building homes here. There's a few, but tell you what, he's one guy that, you know, you'll see later on. He is the one that actually built the square of Greenbrier just a few years ago, and he's done a good job. So there's been a lot of new builders here in Greenbrier that have done a really good job, guys. So there's a lot of good new constructions out here, and I would say compared to some other areas, like I love White House, but a lot like White House and some of these other areas that are bringing in these big outside builders, these big national companies, Greenbrier, on the other hand, is bringing a lot of the local builders, and they're building these subdivisions from the ground up. So I feel like that makes a big difference. I mean, they do sell, I mean, obviously they have like master plan developments and that kind of thing in Greenbrier, but I feel like they're just a little bit nicer than they were in like White House. If you're looking for a really nice neighborhood, especially one that is still developing, like right here, I mean, they're building a house right here that is about as luxurious as you get. I mean, that's a You can't really see it, but that's a really nice place, y'all. So they have quite a few. All right. And also another thing that I do like about this, it is right next to the golf course and everything, which is really cool. And it's kind of out in the county a little bit, so it's a little further away from all the stuff you got to deal with. But Greenbrier, especially this area of Greenbrier, you're still like 20 minutes, maybe 25 from Nashville, which I think that makes a huge difference. I'll show them the map right now where Greenbrier is. So Greenbrier, if you go just outside of where we're going to be hitting in just a minute, 431, you can get there. You can get to either 24, Interstate 24. You can always go that way, or we also have Broadway, which you can go up that way, or Broad Street. You can go that way all the way up until you hit Nashville. So I mean, you have a couple different options there. All right, so we are on Old Coopertown Road. We're gonna take it right here on Old Coopertown, and you can see some of these more mature areas. They have a lot of farmland out here, that kind of stuff. So I mean, they still have the old school stuff too. So it's pretty awesome. All right, y'all, so the one thing about Greenbrier, I used to live here a while ago for a couple years, and the thing is, Greenbrier is a smaller town, obviously, but it has some quality to it that a lot of the other smaller towns don't have. Okay, so they do have, I mean, as we're driving through some of these areas right here, you can see it's kind of like average, but then you'll hit some of these neighborhoods that are just gorgeous, you know, I mean, just outstanding, and that makes a big difference, I feel. And the price point of Greenbrier has gone up a lot the past few years. I think a lot of that just has to do with the developments they've been doing and just the advancements when it comes to a lot of nicer homes, nicer neighborhoods, and that kind of thing. And also the fact is, Greenbrier does have a really nice school system. My oldest, she actually went to kindergarten at Greenbrier Elementary, and she loved it. We had a I tell you what, she had one of the best teachers we ever had. I wish we had her still, Miss Tisdale. She was fantastic, and I feel like there's a lot of really good teachers here that really care, so that makes a difference. Alright, we're on 431 now. And also, I would say that Greenbrier does have some good sports. They have a really good wrestling team. They have a few different, like, football team that's really good and everything as well. So definitely, if you're looking to bring your kid into a good school that has good sports, as well as good academics, Greenbrier definitely is where to go. Alright guys, so this is 257 right here. We're going to check out a couple of neighborhoods they have down this way. 257, some other people call it Betts Road, but if you take a left, it would turn into Mount Zion Road. So you know, just let you know so you don't get lost. Some of this right here is still a little you know, underdeveloped and everything, which is one good thing about Greenbrier, which is one reason why you got a lot of builders that are trying to get into Greenbrier. But I tell you what, the city has done really good. So the city, the homeowners, they have really fought back big time on these big developments coming in, and that's why a lot of these developments are coming in with like 1, 2, 5 acres, that kind of thing. So yeah, so I mean, I think that's a great thing that they can do. Yeah, I mean, like, because the thing is, I personally, some of these neighborhoods are coming up with like 400 homes, and all of them in like less than a quarter of an acre. So many of these coming in, and it is frustrating for a lot of people. I understand, especially when you're knocking down a farm, and for that reason. So doing it this way, I feel like it's a little bit better option. We're just going to drive a little bit until we get to the next neighborhood, and if I spot something that's interesting, I will let you know. But right now, we're just driving through countryside, guys. So that's the thing about Greenbrier. It does have some developments. It does have a few things to do, but it also has a lot of country life too. So I think it's pretty nice. So let's just sit back and relax and enjoy. All right, I'll let y'all know when we hit the next stop. Alright guys, so we're still on Betts, and we're about to check out one of my favorite neighborhoods in Greenbrier, and that is Westbrook Place. So this neighborhood is fantastic. Also really close to it. I'm not sure we'll have time to be able to check that out, but there are the Westbrook Townhomes. It's right near there as well. They got that, but here is Westbrook Place, and this one is, as you can see, some of the houses. This is a nice one. All right, so some of these homes, most of them are a little bit under an acre, but they're definitely not quarter of an acre. So these homes are nice over here. All right, so let's just take a right. These are really nice. It's a really nice neighborhood. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods and everything. So here, we're just gonna go down this cul-de-sac so we can turn around so you can get a good eye view of a couple of the houses. Okay, so there are areas, of course, like anywhere, that homes will sit for a very long time. Westbrook is not one of them. So this is one of the more sought after neighborhoods in Greenbrier and really in Middle Tennessee. So I mean, this is one of the nicer neighborhoods out there. It really is. The one complaint I have heard, and that I understand myself, is that even though it is a subdivision that doesn't have a lot of traffic through traffic, but it doesn't have any sidewalks. So so that is something that some people like to complain about, and I understand. It's like some parts of it is backed up to the woods, which is nice. And I mean, I would love to have a side, I mean, where I live, I have a sidewalk, and and I appreciate it. And if I was them, I would want a sidewalk as well, especially given the fact that these homes ain't cheap. But these are not, I would say these are definitely not cookie cutter, $400,000 homes. So, it'd be hard to find something, anywhere close to that in this neighborhood. And that's why they have the townhomes kind of right down the road, and those start around the 400,000 mark. I mean, they're nice though. You want something on a little bit of a budget, it definitely could be a good option for you guys. So keep that in mind if you are looking at something like that. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to go around. I'm not going to spend 10 minutes going through this one neighborhood. I just want y'all to see some of it, some of the stuff that they have down here, that how nice it is. So yeah, it definitely has some really nice houses, decent road frontage and all that stuff. So I mean, they got a lot going for them down here. So it's nice. But we're gonna get back to it in a minute. We're just wanted y'all to see this neighborhood so you can kind of get an idea of what's out there as far as more higher end. Pretty soon we are going to be getting back and showing more in town and that kind of thing. So if you're tired of the country life and the neighborhoods and everything, we are going to be showing the town. Don't worry, we're getting to that in just a minute. All right, so this is Westbrook Drive. There we go. All right, y'all, so since I got you right now, if you don't mind, like and subscribe to my channel. Every like, every subscription really does help me, guys. And also, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, and send me an email. And do y'all see that wire? Good God, man, look at that. Just wires just literally in the road. That is not what I expected when I was trying to plug my channel. Come on, guys, whatever. I'm just gonna keep it, whatever. All right, so yeah, if you couldn't tell, there was some telephone wires that was hanging across the road, and I about ran right over it. So that was interesting, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But anyway, okay, so we are back on Betts Road. You know what, guys? Okay, so let's go to Westbrook Townhomes. It's right here. Let's check it out. I was talking about it. Let's check it out. All right. So they are obviously the beginning stages of it. A lot of these, like I said, are around the 400,000 mark. I'm not sure, there might be a couple floor plans that are a little bit less than that. I would have to double check. Sorry, I didn't plan on coming through this neighborhood, but I figured since we were here and I was just talking about it, let's check it out. All right, so if you have any questions about that, just let me know and I can look it up for you, okay? Oh yeah, I mean, like, look at these are really nice. I mean, they are you can either get the brick or you also have the board and batten. They have a few different designs, so I mean, they're nice, y'all. These are, I gotta say, these are pretty cool. These are nice. All right. So you got a guy that likes to drive in the middle of the road. I guess he grew up in England or something. I don't know. All right, y'all. So let's do this. And one thing I like about this, y'all. Okay, so one thing I do like is a lot of these houses, or a lot of these townhouses, are not exactly like the next one. And it definitely has a good flow to it, but they're the same sort of style, but they definitely, each one has a different unique look. So so that's really good. They're doing a really good job. All right, I think this is another one Brandon Frank's doing. Okay, so all right, so let's get back. All right, guys, so in a minute we are going to be taking a left on Hygeia. We're back on Bass. We're going to be taking a left on Hygeia Road, really close to Oak Hill Golf Course. Oh, and by the way, what I was saying going through Oak Hill Golf Course, that was not Oak Hill Golf Course, guys. That was actually Pebble Creek Golf Course. I completely forgot that Pebble Creek had their own golf course, the Pebble Creek Subdivision. So what we're going to in just a minute is going to be Oak Hill Golf Course. I forgot that Greenbrier actually has two separate golf courses. So I mean, if you're a golf guy, I mean, Greenbrier might be a spot to go. Also, I'll be honest, I'm not a golf guy, so I don't know, but I did hear that the membership here is a lot cheaper than some of the others. Okay. All right, guys, so I just passed Hygeia, so I had to turn around. So, okay, so we are turning right, which if we were still going, we would have turned left on Hygeia, you know, heading back into town, okay? So yeah, so we're on Hygeia right now, like I said, and Hygeia does have a lot of really nice houses. I mean, this is a good little neighborhood. I really like it. They have quite a few, like, decent sized homes on decent sized land, but it is more expensive here given that they do have the golf course of Oak Hill Golf Course, not Pebble Creek like I was talking about. So all right, so it's a nice little golf course. This is a good day for a round of golf too, though, so because it we just had a huge storm the other day, but the last 2 days the sun's been out, so it is actually really nice. I mean look at all this. This is really nice little this is a good sized golf course too, y'all. I mean, look at that. That is nice. I gotta say, that's a nice golf course. Then you can do some practicing with your swings and stuff right there. Obviously people come here. I mean, look at this parking lot, y'all. So it's definitely one that people come to. So all right, so I'm gonna try my best not to hit this caddy, and we're gonna get out of here and then check out some other stuff. Yeah, I hope your view, you can see some of the houses here. They do have some really nice houses on this road. And then in a minute we are going to be getting on Windsong, where they have a really nice subdivision down there. All right, here's Windsong. All right, guys, so this is a really nice subdivision. This is the Hygeia Springs subdivision, and it's big. It's more established. It's they started building these homes in the early 2000s, and they started building them up quite a bit, y'all. So So yeah, I mean, this is a really good neighborhood. I've always liked it. It's another one that doesn't have their sidewalks and everything, but I still like it, y'all. So this is nice. I mean, they do have some really nice homes, and the road frontage in their homes is pretty decent. They have pretty wide lots. Their lots don't go too far back, but as far as the width of their lots, it is pretty nice. And so it's a good, they're good size. And they have a couple of homes that are available right now in the $500,000 range. I can't remember where it was, but they got a couple of them in this neighborhood. I mean, you're talking like, you know, 3-bed, over 2,000 square foot, over half an acre, that kind of thing. So, I mean, it's not like you're getting nothing for $500,000, but it's a good neighborhood too. Alright guys, so tell me what you guys think about Greenbrier, y'all. So why don't you just make a comment down below, see what you think about Greenbrier, and also if you have any ideas of different areas that you are interested in, please feel free to just, you can call me or text me or email me, or you can just comment below, and I would be happy to just, you know, kind of give you either a rundown of whatever town you're interested in, or I would be happy to just shoot a video just for you. I mean, I'll post it on my channel, but I've done that in the past as well. I've made videos on specific things just because someone asked me to, because if one person's wondering, I'm sure there's more. So I'm always open to suggestions. Alright y'all, so we're going to be taking a left in Hygeia. We're going to be going a little ways, and then that will hit us onto the main road. Alright, welcome back guys. Okay, so we are on US 41, right across from one of my favorites, and man, I tell you what, they kill me is Sonic, man. I tell you what, they're a vice I don't want to ever quit. And those onion rings, they kill me, man. But anyway, okay, so on my left, I don't think you could see it. So right next to me, right between Hygeia and 41, is the Greenbrier Guns and Leather. So that is a really well established gun store, indoor shooting range, and then they have some training as well. Okay, so it's really great. All right, so right here is Greenbrier Plaza, but that is where the pharmacy is, Greenbrier Pharmacy. And I used to get my stuff here, and tell you what, they have really good ice cream. They got cookies. They have a little diner and all that stuff. So it's pretty great. All right, so one of the builders places right there is called Ben the Builder. He does a lot of stuff. Premier Builders is another one in Greenbrier that does a lot of business down here. We don't want to look at that sign, Greenbrier Realty, because I don't work for them. I'm just kidding. They have some really great people. All right, so let's go check this out. All right. Oh, man, that was a big bump. All right, so all right, so they have Jose's Mexican Restaurant, Nutrition, Greenbrier Nutrition. They have a lot of these down here. So it's like they have a lot of smoothies and that kind of thing. It's kind of like, you know, a local Smoothie King. But they have one in Greenbrier, Nashville. I'm pretty sure they have one. They have one in White House, Hendersonville. It's all a different name. Like, I mean, like White Houses, I think it's called Hometown Nutrition. It's all different. So anyway, okay, so here is Quick Fit, their fitness gym down here. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's smaller, but I used to have a membership here, and it's pretty good. What else do they have down here? They've changed so much stuff lately. Okay, so tell you what, right here used to be a trip, right where this Agape church is. It used to be an escape room. And I tell you what, guys, so that was a trip. It was, you don't think of a small town like Greenbrier having an escape room, but they had one for a while right next to Pizza Hut, which is right here. I'm not sure how well it did because it's Greenbrier, but it was a lot of fun. And they were giving out, I mean, they were giving out discounts, they were doing cards and stuff, and it was cool, but it just, I guess it just not enough people came through. So probably not enough advertising, that kind of thing. All right, so your city hall is right to your left. They're building it up right now. And then here is the middle school and high school. Okay, so this is where my kids went to school, or my one daughter went to school at the elementary school, which I think is right here. And coming up is one of the coolest places in the world. Okay, there it is, Bryant's country store. Okay, so Bryant's is an Amish store. They have all this Amish made material, Amish made like pavilions and or pergolas and swing sets and a little bit of everything. It's so cool. They have so many things. And then they also have homemade stuff. They have a diner and all that stuff. Alright guys, to my left is Greenbrier Pizza and Pub, which is fantastic, which is really awesome. They have really good food. And then here is the city square, the town square they just built. They got Golly G's. So if you've never been to Golly G's, y'all, and if you like ice cream, you got to check it out. Okay, so it's really awesome. They got Farm Bureau. They do have a couple of really nice little boutique stores and that kind of thing down here. So I mean, it really is pretty great. Here comes the one big negative to Greenbrier. Look at that. Guess he's cleaning the tracks or something. So one big negative to Greenbrier is it does have a train that comes through. Okay, so it has train tracks, does have train that comes through every once in a while. So if that is an issue for you, keep that in mind. Also, if you are buying a house sight unseen in areas that are in towns, especially that are older towns, always remember to check railroad tracks and make sure that your realtor that's local knows what they're talking about and knows the local area, because there have been times that I have heard of people not knowing any better, and there being train track just right down the road, and they buy a house sight unseen, or they buy a house without realizing it, and first day, and they're getting rumbling at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's definitely something that you got to keep in mind for anything like that. All right, so alright y'all, so we're back on the main road. Check out a couple other things they have down here. One thing that I love is Granny's Briar Patch. Alright, so it's a great meet and greet, and fun fact, I actually helped them find that establishment, the owners. So I feel kind of proud about that because it's such a great place. And they have really good food, really good breakfast and that kind of thing. And the owner is fantastic. He's a great guy. So yeah, okay, here is the Greenbrier Elementary School right down here. So they got Greenbrier Elementary School, middle school, and then high school. So they're all on the same road, really close to each other, which I think that does really help, especially if you have kids that are in different age groups and that kind of thing. That does keep the commute quite a bit down. So like certain schools, like White House, the elementary school for the littles and then the middle school is pretty far from each other, so it does, cause issues, because we take our kids to school. Alright, so that is pretty much it with the video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you were able to get some kind of information from it and everything. But if you are looking to move to the area, please feel free. Give me a call, shoot me a text, give me an email. I would love to help you guys out anytime I can. Even if it's not Greenbrier, anything in Middle Tennessee or South Central Kentucky, I'm here to help. So until the next one, see you later.